Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1964 Smith Corona Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Color is Star Mist Blue. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is the left margin. I'm going to set that on 0 and the right margin around 80. And this is the paper support arm that flips out from the back. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit the slide space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back. It skips 2, one more, it skips 3. I'm going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way down to that red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Very nice typing machine. This is one of my favorites. Print looks really good. It's got Elite typeface, which prints 12 characters per inch. And I made a little mistake between the fox and jumps. There's no space, but that's okay. That's what happens when you use permanent ink on a typewriter. There's no autocorrect. You can use whiteout on some of these, but I just like to keep going or just start over. But I'm not a writer. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You just flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. We're going to flip this down for now. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the left side. Very nice. Tab on the right. Right now we have tabs set at 10 space intervals. So I'm going to go through and clear each one of those by hitting the tab button and then the CL right next to it. So now we don't have any tabs set, but I always like to keep one set somewhere in the middle on all my typewriters so that way when you hit the tab button it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end causing wear and tear on your typewriter, and that works good. You can set as many tabs as you want on this model. Below that is MR, stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button, it will allow you to go all the way to the end. That works good too. I'm going to put the color back to black, backspace on the left side. I think I already did that. Pop the hood open. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. And if you want to switch the direction, there's a switch above the backspace. You flip it up and it goes counterclockwise to the left. We want it to keep going to the right. And this is your touch control. This little lever on the inside here. The farther left you go, the more tension there is. There's no numbering on this, so it's kind of hard to tell, but you can just play with that to see what you prefer as far as touch control. Carriage release behind each knob. It's got the nice metal carriage releases on this model versus the newer models have the hard plastic ones that break off. So if you need an extra, if you got a newer model, check out my shop. I sell 3D printed replicas, and I also have both knobs available, 3D printed, really close to the original if you have some broken ones. These are originals. If you pull out this lever here at the end of the knob, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Same concept on the inside here. This little lever, if you push that down, it disables the spacing. You push it up, you get the clicks. And on the inside of the platen on the left is the page gauge. You just want to set it below the 11. There's a little red line right there. And you load the page right there. And then as you're feeding it through, it starts to warn you on the left when you're getting close to the end. 2 inches, 1.5, 1, and that's the end. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.